Close to the sun. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words of the developer. It's 1897. Deep in international waters, the Helios stands still. Dark clouds loom overhead as unforgiving waves crash against the hull. Colossal effigies of gold decorated with magnificent finery stretch as far as the eye can see. Born of Nikola Tesla's vision, the Helios serves as a haven for the greatest scientific minds. An unbound utopia for research, independent from state and isolated from the gaze of society, free to push the boundaries of matter and time. Journalist Rose Archer steps aboard the Helios in search of her sister, Ada. She quickly discovers not all is as it seems. Grand halls stand empty. The stench of rotting flesh lingers in the air. A single word is painted across the entrance. It simply says, bugger. It doesn't actually. It says quarantine. Yes, guys, it's a walkie story game for £25, and it's only on the Epic Game Store as well, so you'll not find any reviews of it when you go there. F*** off. Sort it out. So yes, guys, you play Rose Archer, who's a journalist, and you get this kind of odd letter from your sister, Ada. She's on the Helios, the ship, and she's a scientist working for Mr. Tesla. And you go to see what it's all about, because it's a bit of an odd letter, this one. And there won't be any spoilers, like I said. But when you get there, you realise that shit has gone down. It really has. There's bodies everywhere. And you'd be kind of forgiven for thinking that you're in for a ride of your lifetime, like in Outlast. But unfortunately, you're just not. What you'll get is 4 or 5 jump scares with creepy music. A few chases from a mad stabby man, and these monsters that lurk in the... It's like electricity. It's like... it has a special name, but I was so bored. But basically what happened is everything's gone wrong, like it does in these things. Half-Life, Doom, you know, the kind of thing. Whenever you have scientists all together working on something, it's all going to go wrong, and this has gone wrong. And it should have been creating free electricity for everybody, but instead it's created these freaking monsters who you hardly ever see, but lurk in the blue shit. We'll call it blue shit that you see. So when you see blue shit, you probably going to find monsters. Now, it all sounds pretty okay, you know, it doesn't sound too bad. A story, monsters, mad stabby man, big ship, lots of machines, sounds good. And it looks very good. I mean, the graphics are really nice on this, and it runs brilliantly as well. Didn't have any real graphic slowdown or anything like that. The problem is the gameplay. It's very clunky, and it is as easy as putting your coat on, guys. It really is. The puzzles in this are just tragic. They really are. It's like, there's a switch, press it, and that will open. There's a switch, press it, that won't open. Yeah, but the combination's just on the desk, just there. Okay, I read you. That's the kind of level of puzzles you're going to get in this. So what about the chase scenes? Is there any of that stealthy stuff? No, there isn't. The chase scenes you'll come across, you'll know when they're coming. You'll see the monster or the mad stabby man running out, and you simply run through a linear corridor. You press your right mouse button and you can look behind you and see the monster or the mad stabby man running behind you. And then what will happen is you'll come to a left or right junction. Now you can't see which way to go, you have to guess. Heads I'll go left, tails I'll go right. Sorry, you went right and it's a dead end. The monster's gonna get you. That's the level of chasey. You get none of these sneaking around. There was a mission where I had to go and interact with, I think it was about 5 or 6 generators in the room, and turn the pressure down on these wheels, the steam pressure. And it would have been nice. I was just saying to me partner, did I say partner? Okay, now it's your girlfriend, partner. Oh, my partner. No, you know, I was just saying, now this would be a decent mission if there was somebody in the room wandering around that I had to sneak around and avoid. But it's not. It's just running around, pressing buttons, turning knobs and twiddling with some things that you twiddle with. Another thing that pissed me off with this game was it told you everything. It's like you walk into a room and there's this big generator and it emits this bubble It's a huge thing. It's like a massive machine. And this bubble expands and will kill you if it touches you. And then it stops expanding. And the game's kind of like, oh, I get it. The bubble will expand and then it goes away for a few seconds, giving me time to get into cover. Hint, hint. It's like, fucking hell, mate. I think I can work this fucking thing out myself, you know? I don't need you telling me every step of the way what I have to do. It's almost... I mean, what is the point of playing these games if you literally don't have to think for yourself? You do not have to think. Your brain can be left downstairs watching TV as you just sit slobbering at the mouth like a fucking deranged zombie playing games like this. It's no fun at all. Games aren't fun if they don't challenge you in some way, shape or form. This game doesn't challenge you at all. It's about as difficult as reading a book. You might as well just get a book and read the book of the story, because playing the game gives you nothing. I got 0 from playing the game. I never felt I'd achieved anything. I never felt that I'd done well by evading anybody. The whole time I spent playing this, I felt was completely and utterly wasted, and I'd have been better off just give us a fucking book, I'll read it. What can I say in its favour? Well, it looks great, but it's a big missed opportunity. I like the whole idea of the story as well. I like the whole idea of the big boat, but I just don't think it's been very well executed. I think they should have really played Outlast and games like that and took some cues from that, and they just haven't. They've thrown in some cheap jump scares. There's some half-assed chase sequence and some very, very boring puzzles. And it's just a big hand-holding game, and I didn't enjoy it. And it's not cheap. It's £25, but you know the worst thing? I finished the whole game in 4 hours. I mean, what the Come on, man. You can do better than that. I'm sorry, but yeah, there you go, guys. It's definitely, for me, not worth a buy.